Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another piece of Bandit video. Well, it's finally here in early access and I got my chance to play this. And yeah, I actually had a good time with this. It's a whole lot of fun, actually very funny. A little mix of a little Cooking Mama and a little bit of Gears of War. Today, I'm going to show you a little bit of early access gameplay. You know what to do. Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Piece of Bandit is out in early access today on Steam. Now, there's a whole bunch of new stuff that they have added to the game. Of course, it's in early access, so they will be working on the game and adding more things to it. And it will be coming to console once it hit update 1.0. So, here is the first 30 minutes of gameplay, early access for Piece of Bandit. Once again, enjoy.
Bombs, guns, bounty hunting. That was my life. But all I ever wanted was to be a chef. Life is funny like that. But still, I just couldn't let go of the dream. That feeling of joy when I first made a pizza. So, I went back to the grind, saved every credit, and finally, I bought a place, my own pizza shop. Grand opening, baby. I knew life was about to begin. However, raised the shutters, nothing. Not even a chair, just four walls and fine print I forgot to read. Rookie mistake. Took a breath, eyes forward. Time to rebuild. There's always work. Good thing I didn't sell my guns. Just like old times. Time to get back to business.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry to call you here. I didn't have a choice. As you know, I'm just a pilot, not a gunslinger. Our ship is almost fixed, but due to the Time Reapers, we can't complete the recovery process. Please come inside this repair shop. There are some Time Reapers out there, though. They must not be a big deal to you. The door on the way to this repair shop is locked. Blow it up. Like that? You know what? I missed this fog. Reminds me of the old days. Anyway, looks like the big one's coming. look fine, but getting supplies would be better. I brought our pizza box. Call it to get supplies.
Supply request acknowledged. The pizza is on its way.
Okay, you've arrived here. Perfect. The shop owner's going to open the door.
Welcome to Albert's Chrono Workshop. We provide top-class service to all bounty hunters. We don't ask who you are or what you've done before. We prioritize confidentiality.
Nice to see you again. How do you feel to see our ship again? I'm so glad to hear you came back to this bounty job. Anyway, tell Albert he wants to discuss some problems.
Malik, it's been a while. I heard you got scammed out of your pizza shop. I'm not sure how to apologize, since I'm just an android. Anyway, the final part of your ship is in the control room. The issue is there are Time Reapers there. If you retrieve the panel, I won't charge you for that part.
Excellent. Our ship is working fine. Now release the anchor to get this ship flying. Well done, Thief. Get on board. Let's head back home.
Hey, Bounty Hunter. I've heard you're back on the job. It's good to see you back in action. The bounty hunting scene is changing due to the advancement of time warp technology. Bounty hunters now cover all eras, from ancient to the future. More timelines mean more danger, more clients, and more money. The authorities are cracking down on time travel, but that won't stop us, am I right? By the way, how's your pizza shop going? I bet this job is more lucrative than running that dump. Guns, explosives, and wacky items are what you'll need. I hope you still have your gear. By the way, what was your crew name again?
So, this is our new base of operations now. Just the front yard of your old restaurant, but it works. Anyway, Razor Mohawk,
where's that
our old
pizza
friend,
go?
is at the barber shop. Check your look to make sure you're ready for some bounty hunting action. Let's see that restaurant where you got ripped off. Lift up the shutter door and take a look inside. Looks like an abandoned construction site in there. How about setting up a jukebox to bring some comfort to our dreary lives? Lucky for us, there's still a working pizza oven. Make a pizza and I'll load it onto our ship for energy during bounty hunts. pizza's done and looking delicious. Just place it on any table you like. No point in eating it all yourself. The effects don't stack, so remember to share. Now, check the contracts from the big shop network. They've got a stranglehold on this industry, so that's where the real rewards are. I don't need to do that. When you're ready, use the bounty finder in the center. Just select your destination and I'll set our time machine's temporal coordinates. Right, here's the deal. This sushi restaurant is a front for the mafia's money laundering operation. Temporal dump complete. We've arrived at the mafia's sushi restaurant where they're laundering money. Our client doesn't want this restaurant to attract any attention, so we need to act as if everything is perfectly normal. Watch out for time reapers, they'll be a problem. Show off your, sushi making skills while taking down the time reapers. The restaurant is about to open soon. Check the schedule and be ready for opening. First, we need to clear the entrance to the restaurant. Take them all out. Don't let anyone interfere while we're cooking.
Supply request acknowledged. The pizza is on its way.
Great. Let's start by making tuna sushi. The fish is in the icebox on the ground floor. Go grab it. the sushi, we need to slice the tuna. The restaurant is now open for business. Customers will start coming in, so focus on their orders. Remember, if you satisfy them, they'll leave tips. This will help us reach the revenue goal and close the restaurant. Next, combine the sliced fish with the rice. Place it on a plate and set it on the conveyor.
Can't reload while carrying.
Good. The customer left because they didn't get their sushi in time. Don't let that happen again. Losing tips isn't good for business. Time Reapers are invading the restaurant. Eliminate them to keep the food service running smoothly. Next, we'll make a cucumber roll. Special cucumber that's combined with rice.
can't carry more than one. Carry more than one.
Next sushi is egg. Fry an egg using the range. The rest of the process is the same. Combine the egg with the rice and put it onto the egg.
I can't carry more than one.
Okay, so I didn't complete the first bounty. I'll be back again. Look, I didn't know I needed to focus on cooking those meals. You have to find a proper balance between cooking those meals, serving them up, and taking out the enemies as well. What I wasn't prepared for was coming back to find out I had a lot of stuff waiting on me. So yeah, the music actually is really good. I had a lot of fun. And like I said before, it's a little picture between Cooking Mama and maybe some Gears of War. A whole lot to this game already, still in early access. So if you want to check it out and you like these types of games, I checked it out. Actually had a lot of fun playing Pizza Bandit. But for right now, that's pretty much good for the video. Hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you are new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpo Games, a little wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one.